Welcome everybody back to the Big Three Breakdowns. I am Pulse Metrics,
And I'm Nika Batea.
and this is the Big Three Breakdowns. What a freaking week of football we have.
Yeah, all the block kicks, all the exciting games, and a lot of season-ending injuries.
Such as, oh yeah, a couple pieces of news, such as Nick Bosa.
You got Nick Bosa, James Conner, Najee Harris, and they're just the NFL ones.
Yeah, and we also have John Mateer from Oklahoma being out for the rest of the season. So Oklahoma's cooked. If they weren't cooked already, they definitely are now. Because he is
Yeah,
someone who I consider a top three college football quarterback.
yeah, 100% agreed. And and then let's go over to Nick Bosa. As if the 49ers cannot get any more injured players, they just lost one of their second best defensive player.
Yeah, exactly. I feel like Fred Warner is the only player who has not gotten injured through that
Yeah.
through all the injuries they've had these past couple seasons. Um, I mean, basically their whole team. Fred Warner has stayed strong, and it's not a laughing matter. Obviously, I don't wish for anybody to get hurt, but you just gotta laugh at this point. Like it's almost so
Yeah.
excessive. A couple things. A couple benches. Like some quarterbacks got benched, and it is none other than Russell Wilson and Michael Penix Jr.
So starting off with Russell Wilson, I was expecting Russell Wilson to eventually get benched for Jackson Dart, but I wasn't expecting it to happen this early on in the season.
I agree. I was expecting it to happen around like week 5 to 7 or around that area. But the Michael Penix one, just he's not officially benched, but he got benched during the game for Kirk Cousins, which I feel like he needs to be benched.
I think I think, yeah, he didn't have like the overall greatest game, but I just can't see Kirk Cousins starting multiple consecutive games in the future for the Falcons.
Also, yeah, going to Kirk Cousins, there are rumors that he could be going back to the Vikings.
I mean, I can see that happening, but I can't see a single team wanting to take on that contract.
Yeah, he's being paid literally $180 million just to sit on the bench.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Um, Also today we're just going to be doing the usual, going through week 4 of college football and week 3 of the NFL football. So let me go ahead and pull it up. But my biggest thing with Penix, I just think like he's green, like he's not ready. He's barely gotten better from last season.
But I mean, this is his first full year as a starting quarterback. I wasn't expecting him to have a complete stellar start. Well, I kind of was. I wasn't expecting him to be this bad because in previous episodes, I have expressed how like my feelings on Michael Penix and like how good I believe that he is gonna be, and I
Oh
was
yeah,
not
we know.
expecting this. But
Well,
I mean, after the games that he's had, I can't see the Falcons starting him.
yeah, in you saying that as one of the biggest Michael Penix believers in the world, uh, you're
I'm
finally
just hoping.
coming to your senses.
I mean, I said the same thing about Anthony Richardson when he was drafted. I'm just hoping that doesn't happen with Penix.
Yeah, because we all know like Anthony Richardson's done. Like he's finished. All right,
I don't want to admit it, but yeah, you're right.
he's finished.
Yeah.
All right, now going through some college football. We have blowouts, and more blowouts. Such as we got. I'm sorry to do this to DJ Lagway, but we have to clown on him again. Dude,
He is
he,
not 12
dude,
for 23.
dude, he is not good, and only threw for 61 yards.
I knew some people that said he was going to be top in Heisman. He is doing horrific.
Dude, he might be the worst college football quarterback right now as of this moment.
I
And
mean,
I could not mean that more.
I'll be honest. It was better than last week's performance.
Yeah, and if you know, you know.
I don't think anything could have got worse. I don't think there could have been a single stat line that was worse than last week DJ Lagway.
5 picks, yeah, that's horrendous. Like, look at this. Carson Beck didn't even have that great of a game.
Yeah, but their running game was outstanding.
Oof, Chamar Brown and Mark Fletcher Jr. really laying it on the Florida defense. I mean, just at least Florida has its basketball team, defending national champions.
Yeah.
Another game we want to highlight: Notre Dame got its first win of the season against Purdue. That is good news because if I'm not rooting for Penn State, I'm rooting for Notre Dame. That's my second favorite. Like, I support two teams. CJ Carr wasn't. I mean, he wasn't. He wasn't terrible, but he only threw the ball 12 times. Jeremiah Love just continues to be an absolute dog. Man, gee.
I think Jeremiah Love is. I mean, I might be. I'm stating the obvious, but Jeremiah Love is the best running back in college football,
Yes. Oh, not even close.
and he's like the heart and soul of this Notre Dame offense. But I wasn't expecting the the team that just lost in the Natty last year to get their first win after 3 games.
In week 4.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
mean,
wasn't. I was
I
not
don't know,
expecting
man.
that at all.
I don't know, man. I mean, and like we said last week, Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price might be the best running back duo in college football. They combined for 5 touchdowns.
They're the Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery of college football.
Oh yeah, we'll get to those two in a sec. Um, yeah, but highlighting Texas, Arch Manning, we're sorry we ever doubted you. I mean, Arch
But
Manning. I mean,
let's
you,
be honest. I'm not knocking Arch Manning. He had a phenomenal game. Who is Sam Houston?
Sam Houston. I mean, I've never heard of it that school. I've never heard of it a day in my life. But I mean, Arch Manning did put up an absolute freaking masterclass.
I mean,
He
he only incompleted 3 passes and threw for 309 yards of 3 touchdowns.
and ran for an extra 2 touchdowns. I mean, he so far this season, Arch Manning is the Texas offense, unless they're
Yeah,
playing Ohio State. But who's counting?
I was
Hey,
I going to the. We'll get to that game. Never mind.
yeah. Oh yeah, no. Say what you're gonna say, but I'm just saying, like,
I was well. When we're done this, I'll say it.
um, you want to take this one?
Um, I mean, Vanderbilt being 4-0 is kind of crazy.
Kind of concerning a little bit.
Uh, they don't scare me.
Yeah, I mean, it is Vander. Why did they have 4 quarterbacks in?
And I mean, nobody really like. I mean, like they put up 70 points,
Well, yeah, I
but
mean,
like nobody. I mean, outside of the rushing game, I mean, Diego Pavia didn't look terrible, but
no.
nobody really like wowed me this game.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's funny that like like 3 of their quarterbacks had a passer rating of above 90. If that happens, you legitimately have a problem. Like if you give up a 90 passer rating to your third string quarterback, you just shouldn't be a college football team. Like you really
The
shouldn't.
game, the game I wanted to cover was Indiana Illinois.
Indiana,
I was
Illinois, yeah.
I mean, going into the game, I thought Illinois is going to be the underdog and win this game.
Well, you were right because they're underdog, all right. I
Yeah.
mean, Fernando Mendoza. I mean, he's just an animal. Like
I mean, 23 attempts, 21 completions with 5 tutties. That's
5
insane.
tutties, not a single interception.
And then Kobe Martin with 107 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns, and Caleb Black with 89 and a touchdown.
And Elijah Sarrett with 9 for 92 and 2 tutties. Yeah, I mean Indiana looks great. I mean Indiana's 4-0. Like Indiana scares me. Like I'm not even kidding you. And as for Illinois, I mean, there's nothing to highlight. Luke Altmaier absolutely sucked. And don't let the stat line fool you. It looked like he couldn't do a single thing the entire day, including rushing.
I mean, saying this, he was almost just as bad as DJ Lagway,
and that's saying something.
and that's saying
That's
something.
yeah, that's almost an impossible bar to achieve. LSU just continues to look like this absolute force. Garrett Nussmeier is still our pick for MVP or Heisman. You say?
Yeah,
Can we
I
agree?
mean, after week one, he's been my pick, but I feel like it is a little bit too early to pick a Heisman winner. But as of this point, yeah,
Yeah. I mean, college football is just so much fun to pay attention to. Michael Van Buren Jr., 10 for 12 and a tutty. And whoever is receiving for the, all right, Bauer Sharp, you are going to be the next Justin Jefferson because it seems like every single wide receiver coming out of LSU is officially elite. I mean, Xavier
yeah,
Thomas, you guys are the next Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson and Malik Neighbors. Um, yeah, I mean, this, but we have to say our prayers for John Mateer. 24 for
yeah.
36. He had a great game.
I mean, he was a top three, top five quarterback in I almost said fantasy football in college football.
Oh yeah. I mean, he was so effective in the run game too. Auburn couldn't get a thing going.
Yeah,
I mean, just Oklahoma. I mean, they're screwed now. I mean, there's nothing to say otherwise. Tennessee. I mean, Tennessee's offense is just unstoppable right now. Joey Aguilar might be contending with Garrett Nussmeier. I'm not kidding.
yeah, I agree with you. Joey Aguilar's been on demon mode.
Peyton Lewis, Star Thomas, Deshaun Bishop, both all combined for 4 total touchdowns. I like to highlight Chris Brazel again. I mean, once again having a big day, 5 for 62 and a touchdown. UAB. I mean, I'm not even gonna highlight anything. Although the
I mean,
quarterback did do
50.
decent.
I mean, he had 51 passing attempts.
I mean, yeah, that is true. But I mean, he still had a pretty good day, I would say. Um, Oregon. I mean, no Dylan Gabriel, no problem.
Yeah,
I mean, Dante Moore just looks. If anything, I think he looks better than Dylan Gabriel.
I mean, he looks phenomenal.
He looks absolutely great. Jordan Davidson had a touchdown on the ground, but Kenyon Sadiq, Gary Brayton, Jeremiah McClellan, DeCorian Moore all had touchdowns. This Oregon team looks absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, I think Oregon. I mean, after John Mateer got injured, I mean, Oregon scares me more than most teams.
I mean, Oregon is always going to be a scary team. We have to admit that. Like, Oregon
Yeah,
will always be a good team.
Oregon will always be a powerhouse.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Bo Nix coming out from college in 2024. Um, but man, Ole Miss, what did you do to my Tulane Green Waves? Huh. I mean, there was.
I mean, I don't really know what else you were. I don't really know what else you
Jake
were expecting.
Jake Reltzlaff, 5 for 17. Dude.
We might have found a quarterback that had a worse day than DJ Lagway.
Yeah, again, I don't know how you could. That you have to be a special kind of bad to have that happen to you.
Yeah.
Trindad Chambliss. Interesting name. 17 for 27, 307 and a score, and 2 scores. Kawan Lacey had 2 scores. Logan Diggs had a score.
And their no go back down to their quarterback rushing stats.
Trinidad Chambliss.
He had a, he had 112 rushing yards.
He had 400 total yards by himself.
Yeah.
That is impressive.
That's like Lamar numbers.
Don't push it. I mean, too late defense. What are we doing? And for the final couple games, obviously Penn State didn't play, so I didn't really get to see Penn State. Um, I mean, Florida State. Florida State's another just powerhouse. Tommy Castellanos, he did not even have that great of a day. But just the run game, the running game won you guys this game. How many freaking running backs do you guys have?
I mean, they got running backs and quarterbacks that can run.
Yeah, I
Tommy
mean,
Castellanos and Samuel Singleton both had 2 touchdowns. Oh wait, and they had another running back who had 2 touchdowns also.
Jalen King,
Gavin Sawchuk.
yeah, Brock Glenn, Kevin Sperry. What you used all your running backs and all your quarterbacks this game. The receiving game outside of Makai Danzy was
who
literally
had
just a
two
mess.
who had 2 receptions for 112 yards.
That's unheard of. Like, all right, that's enough for college football. Like, this honestly This hurts my eyes. It legitimately does.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
it wasn't a bad week of college football.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, I don't see there being this many blowouts. Like, honestly, Vanderbilt, you are a menace to society if you do this to teams.
I don't
Um,
see them. I don't see Vanderbilt being top 25 ranked in like 4 weeks from now.
yeah, and also you have to raise your eyebrow a little bit because can Arch Manning not beat good teams?
I'm not concerned about Arch Manning one bit. He That was his first start in college football. I mean, he's Arch Manning. I'm not doubting him in the least.
I mean, Arch Manning looks like a Heisman candidate right now.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he had one bad week one, but what college football quarterback doesn't?
Yeah.
Now it's time to highlight some NFL. And my oh my, holy blocked kicks. This might have been the weirdest. We'll go game by game, honestly, this one. This might have been the weirdest week of college, or not college football, excuse me, NFL football I think I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not used to seeing Tua throw more touchdowns than interceptions.
Yeah, we all know. Last time they faced the Bills on prime time, hopefully, luckily, Tua did not get concussed again. But look at Ollie Gordon having his first touchdown. And Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle finally got on the board for once in their lives. Tua threw to him and not through past just 1 yard past the line of scrimmage. But Josh Allen just continues to prove why he is the MVP. I mean, did you see that flea flicker touchdown that he had?
Yeah.
Just right now, even you have to admit, like there's nobody better than Josh Allen right now.
I don't want to get back on this topic.
Yeah, we're not doing this again.
We're not
Um,
doing this again.
James Cook had a pretty good day. Um, um, yeah, for those of you guys who have been watching this, he's a Lamar guy. I'm a Josh Allen guy. The two will never cross. We'll never agree on this.
But I'm gonna say this, so we're gonna be done with the conversation. Lamar should have won the MVP last year, and I'm
No,
gonna
he
leave it at that.
shouldn't. No, no. We're not getting on this again. We're not doing this again. Resist the
Nope.
temptation. Khalil Shakir, yeah, I benched him for Brian Thomas Jr.
I'll say this: at least they didn't start Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm a weak neighbors in one league.
Oh yeah, right. Um, Jackson Hawes, Dalton Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid, by the way, catching a 90-mile-an-hour fastball from Josh Allen.
Yeah.
But this game was a lot closer than I expected. I mean, we have to give him credit for that.
I was expecting it to be a complete blowout.
I mean, Josh Allen right now is the favorite, heavy favorite for MVP, as he should be. But one thing I want to highlight.
This was not a great game at all. In the least.
You want to take this one away?
Um, I mean, I think the score says it all. The Packers beat the Browns, and there were 23 combined points from the two. It
Yeah.
was an eyesore. This game was an eyesore.
Yeah, like I had to like refresh my screen like 8 times just to figure out if this was real or not.
I mean, it was 3-0 at halftime.
Yeah, like if I were a Packers fan in general, I wouldn't be worried.
I mean, I wouldn't be worried either. I
Actually,
mean,
I would be worried, but I wouldn't be like over the top worried, but I definitely would be concerned. Like this is pathetic.
I mean, that was the Packers' first loss. Like, I get it, it was to the Browns, but I think the Packers have a top five upside of the league.
Yeah. You mean to tell me? Oh, by the way, another game that just ended off of a blocked kick.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell is up with that this week?
I mean, we'll get to that. We'll
We'll
get to
get to that.
some
Just
other block
whoa,
kicks.
look at the jersey that my guy Nico is wearing right now. Look at the jersey, number 90. And if you watch football, you probably already know who that is. But yeah, I mean, let's face it. The final stat line looks all right, but Jordan Love sucked. I mean, he really did.
Yeah,
The overall the two offenses sucked in general. Um, this is another game that had a blocked field goal.
except the Jets still figured out a way to somehow figure out a way how to lose.
Because, they're the Jets.
They're the Jets.
Baker Mayfield continues to prove why he is an MVP candidate right now. Led another game-winning drive. That was actually on. I mean, Baker Mayfield so far has just been unstoppable. Although Bucky Irving has to get some going on the run game, but in the receiving game he's always going to be useful. Tyrod Taylor also did not have a bad day at all. I mean, I will say
I mean,
that.
going back to the Bucks, Emeka Egbuka has surprised me a lot.
Yeah, if the season ended today, Emeka Egbuka would be my pick for offensive rookie of the year right now. Wouldn't he be yours?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he single-handedly clutched up the game for the Buccaneers.
Yeah,
Except the Buccaneers, I mean, you got your eye for an eye. You get Emeka Egbuka, but you lose Mike Evans to another hamstring injury.
yeah. I mean, I don't see the Bucks beating us this next week, especially without Chris Godwin or Mike Evans. Um, I don't believe in the Bucks. I mean, I think we're finally going to be able to beat the Bucks away.
Yeah, I mean, we can't. The Buccaneers are like one of the only teams that the Eagles struggle to beat for some reason.
For some reason, like I don't know what goes on there.
Yeah.
Like I really don't. Um, yeah, I mean, just I don't know what to say. Especially hold on, real quick. Especially about this game, I don't know what to say about this one. You gave up 41 points to a Marcus Mariota led offense.
But if you look at the team on the left and think about what their defense is outside of Max Crosby, you'll understand.
Dude, their defense outside of
I
Max
mean,
Crosby, Max Crosby got a sack. Max Crosby is doing everything he can.
yeah. And I mean, if you look at the receiving numbers, got Trey Tucker. I don't think anybody was expecting this.
Trey Tucker might have been the player of the week. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he
Caleb
was
was
the
also
offensive
pretty
player
good.
of the week. Yeah.
Caleb was also pretty good. So guys, real quick, I have a question. When you decided to hire Chip Kelly, did he just say to you, he was like, all right, how do you plan to use Ashton Jennings? He was like, well, I don't really plan to use him at all. If anything, I'll make sure that Zamir White gets more carries than him.
I mean,
Because
Zamir
why?
White didn't get more carries than Ashton Genty.
But why are you only giving Ashton Genty 17 carries? Why are you not using him in the receiving game at all?
I'm more or less saying, why is Brock Bowers only getting 4 receptions?
Why is Brock Bowers in general only getting 4 targets? I mean, you already know, like he's always open. Like Gino though just didn't see him.
I mean, yeah, Brock Bowers is the second, arguably the best tight end in the league.
No, scratch that. Actually, no. I think there are a couple. Dude, I think the most
I mean,
talented.
Right
Tight end
now,
in the
he's
league.
right now Brock Bowers is the best tight end in the league because George Kittle is out.
I don't
But
know about that, honestly. I think the most talented tight end right now in the NFL is Sam Laporta. Not even kidding me. So far this year, Sam Laporta has been a dog.
yeah, but I mean, just like Brock Bowers has the most upside of any tight end in
I
the
agree.
league.
You
I
also got
think he
Trey McBride.
has, yeah, but I also think that he has the most talent also.
I agree. Um, Also, I gotta highlight this. I highlighted this in my video earlier today. I'm out on the Texans. Like the Texans suck. I mean,
Um,
C.J. Stroud was a 1 year wonder.
I mean, I'm not gonna jump the gun really like that fast on CJ Stroud, but I mean, if the Texans keep playing like this up until like week 6 or 7, I am out on the Texans.
And no, not just out on the Texans. I'm out on C.J. Stroud. Like the dude so far this year has sucked. Like
I mean,
he has sucked so far. He is so bad.
I think you are jumping the gun a little bit too fast. I
I know.
mean,
I'm
it's
just
week
saying what I've
3.
seen. What I've seen so far these past 3 weeks, he has not been good.
Yeah, but Daniel Jones has looked like Tom Brady.
We'll get to him in a sec. Actually, matter of
Yeah.
fact, and Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence also sucked yesterday too. He had a lower QBR than C.J. Stroud. But just the Texans find a way to just not put up any offense. Like Nico Collins cannot be the only guy performing for you every week. Nico Collins is a dog.
Well, I mean, look at their other receivers.
Jaden Higgins, Dalton
Like
Schultz.
Jalen Noel and Jane Higgins aren't bad, but like they're rookies. They're not.
Yeah, I
They're
agree.
both, and they're. I mean, what else do you really expect from them? I mean, I expect in this receiving room with Tank Dell out, this is what I'm expecting from Nico Collins week in and week out.
Yeah, I mean, dude. I mean, the Jaguars only got one sack, but C.J. Stroud was under pressure all game.
I mean, behind that offensive line, I'm not expecting anything
Dude,
different.
the Texans have the worst offensive line in the league.
Yeah,
And that's saying something considering the Bengals also exist.
yeah.
Yeah, the Bengals is not that good either. But we got to highlight this game. My guy. If you saw my short after that day, I celebrated with some victory ice cream. But man, look at our defense holding Matt Stafford to only 196 passing yards.
I'm more or less looking at we held Puka Nakua to one. Oh wait, that was rushing.
Puka
Yeah,
Nacua,
I knew that didn't really look right.
yeah. I mean, Jacorian Bennett was the one guarding Puka Nacua for the majority of the game. Meanwhile, Reed Blankenship gave up the touchdown to Devontae Adams, but Quinion Mitchell only let up 23 passing yards the entire night on the Rams receivers.
I mean, it's Quinion Mitchell. He's one of the best pass coverage cornerbacks in the league.
If not so far, he's been the best
Yeah.
pass coverage guy. Um, Puka Nacua, though, I mean, Jacorian Bennett was getting cooked by him all game.
I'll say this: if we had a Dory Jackson on him, Puka Nakua might have put up 200 yards.
Yeah. And which is why Puka Nacua is still my pick for Offensive Player of the Year. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's also good, too.
I mean, I'm still sticking with Bijan.
Bijan? I don't know. Definitely isn't Derrick Henry.
Well, let's think about this. You know, I'll talk more about it when we get to the Falcons Panthers game.
Jalen Hurts. See what happens when we actually pass the ball? 3 passing touchdowns.
I know people knock Jalen Hurts so much on his passing game, which
When we don't
I
pass
can
the
admit.
ball.
Yeah, like I can admit I've knocked him on it too. But when he passes the ball more than 25 times a game,
He's
he
an
doesn't.
animal.
Yeah, he's a dog.
I mean, look at this. 32 times, still managed a 65 completion percentage, and like I said, 3 passing touchdowns. He
Yeah,
was
but
throwing
but
he was throwing dimes all game.
my only knock on our offense was I think the we ran the ball too much only because the Rams were so ahead of our rushing. We Barkley couldn't get a hole and he just kept getting destroyed whenever he ran it.
Yeah, also so far, passing and rushing, our offensive line's not been good. Like,
Well, I also think that a big factor in the Saquon's performance was losing Lane Johnson.
yeah, losing Lane Johnson, Fred Johnson let up 4 sacks.
Yeah, that wouldn't have happened if we had
Lane
AJ.
Johnson. Yeah.
Lane Johnson. I was looking at AJ Brown because I was going to talk about. See what happens when we pass AJ Brown the ball.
See, like, look at, like, we have, see what happens when we pass Smitty the ball. We have to get these two the ball.
Exactly.
Like, dude, Jalen Hurts, so far this year, Jalen Hurts has played like an MVP. I mean,
Yeah.
don't sugarcoat it. Like, he has played like an MVP. That's why on so many betting things, he is a top 4 for MVP right now. It's really Allen, Hurts, Baker, and Herbert that are really the favorites right now for MVP. Um, yeah, just there's nothing else to say. I mean, the Eagles, and of course, shout out to Jordan Davis for 2 blocked kicks, one of them to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think Jordan Davis, I think, was the best defensive player this week only because he came up clutch twice and blocked 2 field goals.
Yeah. And for everyone saying the Eagles only won because of a blocked kick, they're like the Chiefs of last year. Yeah, you wish you had a 6'8", 300-something pound man on your special teams line. Um, we're not gonna review
Danny
all the game.
Dimes.
Danny
Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, so far, I mean, he didn't throw for that many yards. He didn't have that great of an offensive day. But, actually, matter of fact, I don't even
Anthony
think they...
Richardson had 4 rushing attempts for -1 yards.
Yeah, dude, Anthony Richardson is so cooked.
Is he just like a running back now?
Yeah, not a good running back.
Yeah,
But
no.
Jonathan Taylor, actually, scratch what I said about Puka Nacua. Jonathan Taylor is your favorite for MVP, or not MVP, Offensive Player of the Year so far.
Yeah, so far yeah, it's definitely Jonathan Taylor.
But, I mean, Daniel Jones is obviously going to crap his pants next week versus the Rams. You know that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I liked it while it lasted.
Yeah. Also, sorry I'm not sold on a guy who put up points against the Titans and Dolphins and who shouldn't have beaten the Broncos based off a dumb penalty.
But I mean, they beat the Broncos, right?
No, their kicker beat the Broncos. The referees beat the Broncos.
That doesn't matter, but they still beat the Broncos, right?
I guess so.
Who had more points in the final scoreboard? The Colts.
I guess so. I just think the Colts this year have just been a fluke. They're last year's Saints. We're not going to go through every game, but we are going to highlight my man, my guy, Carson Wentz. Bro, my guy Carson Wentz lit it up.
Yeah, and so did Jordan Mason.
Jordan Mason, I started this guy in fantasy.
But there is one Vikings player I'd like to talk about. I really wish he was still in the Eagles, not Carson Wentz, but Isaiah Rodgers.
Isaiah Rodgers, a 90-yard pick six, was the highest graded player of Week 3, according to PFF,
Yeah.
Pro Football Focus.
hmm
The Vikings, I mean, we all predicted that this was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, but I miss Isaiah Rodgers. We could have really have used him right now, and on the contract that he's on, I would have loved to get him back.
Exactly. Um, I don't know what's going on with Chase Brown.
I don't know how you have 10 attempts for 3 yards.
He averaged .3 yards. He didn't even average a yard a carry. Drew Sample, though, how is he having your receiving touchdown and not Jamar Chase? I
Or
know.
T.
I know.
Why is T.
Me. Because Jake Browning is your starting quarterback.
But why is T. Higgins only getting 1 reception?
Why is he only getting, in general, one carry? I mean, one target.
Exactly. Noah
Also,
Fant should not be getting 4 more targets than T. Higgins.
yeah, I've always said it. A.J. Brown, better than Jamar Chase. And was better than him last year. I'm like, hold on. I know you're gonna come for my head, but unless you had Jamar Chase as your number one receiver when he had only 76 receptions for the season, he shouldn't be your number one now over any of these guys because he didn't magically increase. His targets did. He also just got 200 targets, which is just too much and a ton for a receiver, you know?
But AJ, I'm lost for words. You said some wild takes, but that was pretty wild.
All right, whatever. Cowboys, and how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? And they lost CeeDee Lamb. Cowboys are done.
Yeah, dude, the Cowboys are screwed. I mean, Dak Prescott is just not good.
I mean, but I was having fun watching Joe Milton throw Nolan Ryan fastballs to the wideouts.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I'm surprised he hasn't killed any of his receivers yet.
Yeah.
But we gotta talk about my guy, Caleb Williams, man. Caleb Williams showed in and showed out for the Bears. Luther Burden had 3 receptions for 101 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, having over 100 yards on 3 receptions is wild.
My guy, Rome Odunze is the number one receiver on the Bears right now.
100% agreed. I think
DJ,
DJ Moore,
even
DJ
though
Moore
DJ
gets
Moore did have a
slightly
touchdown,
overrated sometimes. I
DJ
think
Moore is
people
very
overrate
overrated.
I don't think he's very overrated, but I think occasionally he does tend to be overrated.
Yeah, because I mean, he's just not better than Luther Burden and DJ Moore right now. Luther
I
Burden looks really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the Bears' offense. I mean, I've always said this. Like the Bears do not have a bad team. They've just had to face some extremely hard competition, like the Lions. Like their schedule is brutal, but they do not have a bad team. Um, Now going to this game.
The Ravens have failed Lamar.
Yeah, just that's what I'm gonna say. Ever since 2019, the Ravens have just failed Lamar Jackson. I
I
mean,
mean,
Lamar
what
did.
what more does Lamar have to do?
Yeah, like I don't like. What more do you? I know, like what more do you want Lamar to do? Like he's only one person.
Exactly.
Like I
I mean,
believe.
you need Derrick Henry to do a little bit better than that. But also, I feel like the worst part of what happened with the Ravens was their offensive line. Their
Their
offensive
offensive line
line
let up
looked
7
absolutely
sacks.
horrible.
Their
Yeah, I know.
offensive line
And
couldn't block. All of a sudden, can't block anymore.
I know. And if Lamar Jackson, the most mobile and fastest quarterback in the league, gets sacked 7 times, you know you have an issue.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I believe Lamar Jackson can be like a Joe Montana. He can be like an Aaron Rodgers. He can be like a Steve Young. He can be like a Drew Brees. But
Well,
it's like,
there's a difference between them and Lamar. Lamar's a lot more mobile.
yeah, but I know, but it's like, it feels like sometimes these people aren't even willing to work with him.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like, what else more do you want him to do? He's only
Yeah.
one person.
But
But
then, I mean, just going over to the Lions side of the ball,
I
I
mean,
mean,
look at this. Jared Goff only threw for 202 yards.
I'm more or less looking at David Montgomery.
David Montgomery, dude, Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery. I mean, what else more do you want me to say? It's Jameer Gibbs and David Montgomery.
Yeah, I mean, they're the best running back duo in the league.
Exactly.
And
And
they're
Jameer Gibbs was also
and the
effective
second
in the
place
receiving game.
isn't. Yeah, and whoever's in second place for the best running back duo in the league isn't even close.
I know. Amon-Ra St.
And that's
Brown just
probably
continues. Here's the thing. Amon-Ra St. Brown is just plain and simple. He's just always open.
yeah.
He's literally always open. J-Mo had a couple catches. Their defense came up with 7 sacks, including Aiden Hutchinson, who came up with a strip sack on Derrick Henry. Oh, not a strip sack. Forced fumble on Derrick Henry.
Yeah, I mean that was probably the most clutch play of the game right there. But that's the second time this season that Derrick Henry has fumbled in the spotlight. In
Yeah, and of course, you also have 49ers, Cardinals, Chargers, Broncos, Steelers, Patriots. Panthers beat the Falcons 30-0, and the Saints lost to the Seahawks 44-13.
yeah, I don't really think there's much else to cover this week. I
Yeah,
mean,
we'll
all
just
the
have
other
to wait
teams were
for week 4.
yeah.
I can't believe we're already in week 4.
Yeah, this NFL season has been flying by.
Yeah, and I don't like it.
Neither do I.
You can't make this up. All right, it's time for some start bench cuts. Start bench cut these 3 mobile quarterbacks based off of their running ability: Lamar Jackson, Randall Cunningham, and Cam Newton.
Oh, so I'm not like as familiar with Randall Cunningham's running game because I mean, as you know, we never really saw him play.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think I'd have to get Lamar as number one.
Oof. I mean, not saying that because you're a Lamar Glazer, but just because I honestly agree with you. Lamar Jackson running talent is nothing like we've seen since Michael Vick. I mean, in general. And
And
you know.
yeah, and I would probably go. Can I just bench Newton and Cunningham? I really can't. I really don't know between the two. I
I
mean,
mean,
I'll go. I'll bench Cunningham and I'll cut Newton.
yeah. We'll have to see some of Randall Cunningham's rushing stats. Do you have a start bench cut for me?
Yeah, I got to start bench cut with you for all-time running backs.
Ooh, hold on. Randall Cunningham once ran for 942 yards in a season. He ran for 540, 505, 624, 621, 942, 549.
And then what were Newton's?
Cam Newton, Cam Newton at his prime was a dog.
Yeah,
Cam Newton at his prime, the peak that he ran for was 706 yards.
yeah.
And
So
14
I was
touchdowns.
right. I would definitely start Cunningham.
Start Cunningham, bench Lamar, cut Newton.
Hmm. But here, I got a start bench cut for you all-time running backs
All right.
with Damian Tomlinson,
Okay.
O.J. Simpson, and Marshawn Lynch.
Beast mode. I'm obviously starting LaDainian Tomlinson because how could you not?
Hmm.
29
Yeah,
touchdowns in one single season.
yeah.
I'm gonna bench Marshawn and cut OJ Simpson. Not
There
because of
is.
their off the field stuff. So don't say that. Just because Marshawn Lynch, I just feel like was just better. Like that's just my opinion. I mean, Marshawn Lynch didn't play as long as OJ Simpson did, but Marshawn Lynch is the closest thing to Derrick Henry as of this moment.
Or Derrick Henry's the closest thing to Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, it's probably the other way around. All right, I got a start bench cut for you. Start bench cut. These are probably the 3 best tight ends ever. Travis Kelsey, Tony Gonzalez, and Rob Gronkowski.
Peak talent, starting Gronk.
Yeah, of course.
Um, I mean, before I go to the bench, I just have to look something up.
Yeah, I mean, when it really comes down to it, Travis Kelsey and Tony Gonzalez, I mean,
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez doesn't have a Super Bowl ring. I'd have to bench Travis Kelsey and cut Tony Gonzalez.
but pure talent as a tight end, there was nobody better than Tony Gonzalez or Rob Gronkowski.
Yeah,
Um,
and I think for our last start bench cut for you, all-time defensive lineman,
ooh, let's do it.
Reggie White, Deacon Jones, Alan Page.
I think I'm gonna start Reggie White.
Okay.
Reggie White at his prime. I mean, I don't think there was a defensive player better than Reggie White. I am gonna bench Alan Page because he has the MVP, and I'm gonna cut Deacon Jones. But there is not a single bad D lineman on here. Alan Page though was back with the NFL championships. You know, he was back before Super Bowl, so that's probably why he won the MVP. I mean, Jim Brown's a three-time MVP. But in general, I just feel like at their peak, Reggie White was just better,
Yeah.
as evidenced by that strike season when he had 21 sacks in 12 games.
Yeah, that was. I mean, he. I'm gonna be honest. If they had a full season, he would have won the
He would have had
MVP.
30 sacks.
Yeah,
There was just nobody better than Reggie White. But
agreed.
I think that is all the topics that we have covered for today. Stay tuned for tomorrow because we have our week 4 picks, our weekly picks. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'll be posting some more shorts about these topics. We are going to be signing off. I am Pulse Metrics,
And I'm Nika Mateo.
and we are signing off. See y'all later.